Hello, I'm Roger Faulkner, and this is
Dustin Trotter.
And we're RBD. We got Brian behind the camera there today, so you only get to see our two ugly mucks. We're here on a house in Point Loma that we think fits the bill of what you guys are looking to do with this show. So we're going to do a walkthrough right now and tell you why this house is not selling. Dustin's got the particulars on it, but it's been on the market over 2 months, right, Dustin?
84 days, almost
84,
3 months.
almost 3 months. So we're going to walk through and tell you why this house in one of the best neighborhoods in San Diego is not selling and what we can do to it to make it sell. So
You guys caught that. We're in San Diego, California. So we've got beautiful, beautiful weather in behind us right now as we're coming to this house. So,
you mean those clouds up there?
hey, you know what? Anywhere else in the country, I don't know what it looks like. This is beautiful to me.
It's better than snow, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so come on in. So go ahead and take it away for now.
All right, so you guys, we look at the exterior. You look at the exterior of the home here, and this house is in a very higher income area of San Diego. It's right on the coast in an area called Point Loma, and it originally was listed at $1,050,000, $1.5 million.
1.05.
Yeah, 1.05. I'm trying to get that right there. $1 million. They just reduced it down to about $75,000. So it's still asking $975,000 for this house. So you can see in this area here in San Diego, we'll get some views later and show you exactly where we're at. We're actually on the opposite of the bay side. If we go this direction here, it's going to overlook the bay, San Diego, downtown area, all that's really, really nice on that side of the street. So this side's a little bit less desirable than that side of the street. But still, $975,000 we're asking this house. So it's about 2,000 square feet, 1998 square feet, and it was built back in 1957 originally. And it's pretty much the original house. When we walk through it, you'll see it's very dated. Probably had a little update in the 70s or 80s as we go through and see it. But when we look at the outside of this home right now, it's a ranch-style home, very, basic. But we look at it, and it's got a lot of dated features. That's why it's not selling. I mean, when you're going to spend $1 million, you would think you were going to have something either move-in ready or something you're not going to have to remodel yourself.
You mean like grass? You want some grass?
Well, maybe. Maybe you want grass. Maybe you don't want your kids out here playing, though, because it's on a street. So that's why you got a backyard for and other side yards and stuff. But something a little more desirable than some ivy, I would think, in the front here.
I would think so, yeah.
You look on the front, you got a nice concrete tile roof, but we have old steel windows. These windows are single pane, steel, have no insulation value. The house itself, may not have a lot of energy efficiency to it and stuff. So that's what we do within our company today, is we focus a lot of modernization of the houses, bringing up today's standards and also what people like, the trends and things like that. So, and that includes also energy efficiency. Putting in solar systems, dual pane windows, new HVAC or air conditioning systems, Energy Star appliances, things like that are going to, make the homes the most efficient as possible. We're all very conscious of our environment and where we live today. We want this place to be here for our kids in the future and stuff. So speaking about that, I'm 33 years old. I have 2 children. My daughter's 16 and my son's 8 years old. So a little background to me.
So do the math, right?
Started early.
You can do that math yourself.
And I'm the youngest guy in the crew, of course. You can tell by my young good looks, right? Actually, I'm the old man of the group, and I just got married. But it's something to say something about Dustin. Yeah, come here, Dustin. Let me show him something. Show his feet real quick. See his boots? Turn to the side. See this tape measure? Even when he's wearing a suit, this tape measure goes with him. No matter where he's at.
Even when he got married, he was still wearing that.
Absolutely.
All right, what do we got in here, Dustin?
Pretty traditional living room. You walk in the front door, you got your foyer, look around, catch your tile, Brian, your wall, treatments, things like that. This house is very well kept. You can't deny that. The homeowner, I'm not sure how long they've owned this home. I believe Roger pulled the data on this. It's in 1982. It looks like they bought this home, and they have a mortgage on it for $200,000. So have quite a bit of equity within this. A lot of equity. A lot of equity within this house here, but very well kept up. Definitely not modernized, but if you look at the furnishings and things like that, it really shows the age of the person too, most likely. I'm going to guess this is older.
Looks like they screwed the ceilings at some point, huh?
It may or may not have an acoustic ceiling.
It may not have it. Okay.
It may not have it, so that's,
Wood paneling, what?
At the era of this home, it probably didn't, because they didn't start usually doing that until more like the 70s and 80s.
Wood paneling was 70s and 80s, wasn't it?
Even before that? Well, even before that. But this is actually good wood panel.
It's good.
What I mean by that, most paneling is going to be about 1/8 inch thick. It's going to be literally paneling. This is actually 3/4 inch thick mahogany wood.
Okay.
So it's actually, if you look at those little dividers and stuff in there,
that's that size.
That's real wood right there.
Okay.
That's not the fake stuff.
Excellent.
So, you know, little things like
We're gonna
that.
tackle the kitchen now.
Sure. Whoa.
Well,
There's a ghost in the house.
in the house.
All right, you guys. So this is our kitchen. Our pretty traditional U-shaped kitchen with a peninsula here. What you don't have in a lot of homes that are built today, the newer homes, and even our concept, what we do a lot of times is more of an open concept and great room type feeling. So we want to look at the way the roof's pitching, where's our low-bearing walls, things like that when we go into to redesign the home or remodel the home. So this wall over here behind me, this is actually a load-bearing wall. It has to do with the way the house is built and where the roof structure is. The wall behind Brian there is actually a wall that we would consider removing to open up the family room to the dining and the kitchen area, things like that.
So show this room in here real quick. Brian.
Come right through.
This is kind of a cool room. It's more of a family room, a little more masculine. You got a nice brick fireplace. The gentleman, I can imagine him and his friends sitting here drinking some whiskey or a cigar or something here at the bar or something. Get the dartboard up here. Outlooks to the pool area on one side and out to the patio on the other.
The man cave.
Yeah, more of a man cave concept, but it would be more of a family room area for a family and stuff too. So.
Unlock the garage door. So to reiterate what Dustin was saying, modern day homes have more open fill, so this wall would go, and we'd open up this whole room, because you got a very small dining room for a house like this. You're going to spend $1 million, you need some elbow room for your dining room, you're going to need some family room. So that'd be the first thing to go if you want to modernize this house. And then of course, the old tile kitchen countertops, old appliances, and the nice wallpaper.
It actually looks like this was remodeled, I would say probably in the 80s. Looking at it, somewhere, I don't know if the previous owner or this owner, but because of the tile countertops, this is more traditional to the 80s. Another indicator, pretty smart. I looked in the oven and saw the year that it was manufactured. It was 1980.
Ta-da!
So go over here, we've got a traditional laundry room. It's a sink basin, kind of a utility room concept. It's got your electrical panel in here. It's got the water heater within this space here. So much more utility room type space. So pretty dated, everything. I mean, it's all really original. Not a bad thing by any means, but definitely, like I said, doesn't have some of the modern amenities or energy efficiency and things like that we try to achieve today. Bathrooms actually large square footage wise.
Nice
A good size vanity for a hallway bathroom. Got your tub and shower right here. It's actually, it's got some some elbow room right here. Yeah, some space to sprawl out.
So obviously in updating, you're looking at tiles. The tiles in this tub, it's old school. And so obviously you're going to update the bathrooms. You're going to new shower, new tub, new vanity. All that's going to go to modernize this house to make it sellable. It looks like it's been textured not too many years ago.
The house is it's well kept. At the end of the day, it's clean. It's very clean. It's not beat up. I'm gonna take a wild guess. They don't have a bunch of kids running around here or wild parties, and things and tearing up the place. But this is the master, yeah, with the bathroom attached.
Yeah.
All right, so the master here, we got a blue bathroom in there. We got a pink in here. So I don't know if it's a his and hers thing, but this is what we got to coming into.
And you literally walk through your walk-through closet.
Yeah. And then got a little shower in here, a little 3x3 shower. So unfortunately, this bathroom is not as large as the other one. So this is where we play with concept and design and things like that. So we want to look at the comps in the area. We'll look at what the other houses have, the amenities, things like that. Maybe makes sense to add an addition on this home to give it a nice master ensuite, or to get some elbow room, or something that's more desirable to people. You got two small 5-foot closets here. More his and hers, obviously, one on each side, but that's not a lot of linear hanging space and storage for people. It's got a little shoe rack at the bottom. That's what that little design is there. Funny.
One there too.
Old school shoe rack, huh?
Mm-hmm. So we've got 2 more bedrooms on this end of the hallway. This is probably a linen closet or something. Yeah, we got a linen closet here at the end of the hallway. Pretty traditional. And then we got 2 secondary bedrooms. Pretty basic. For us, what we would do within this bedroom like this is We're looking at replacing these windows, putting in new dual pane, usually vinyl, energy efficient windows. We'll paint the interior of the home, exterior of the home with a new color scheme, put in new doors, molded panel doors, new hardware, casings, baseboards, new flooring. Whatever that may. This may have some hardwood floor underneath it, things like that. Whatever we end up doing. Closet doors, closet systems. Really, within our company, if you've seen some of the other photos and videos and things online, we really touch every element of the house. We really pride ourselves in that, opposed to just being that carpet and paint company that goes in and just cleans it up and puts it back on the market and stuff. We want to really give people their good value for their dollar, a good home at the end of the day for a family, and
A good bang for the buck, huh?
bang for the buck,
Bang for the
yes.
buck. I mean, for 2,000 square feet, this is not. It's not very well.
Well, it's because it's
Laid
so
out.
long.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
so
long.
long.
So 2,000 square feet in here. It's so long that and you got a lot
Right.
of walls in here. I mean, a lot of long hallways.
Like you said, that master
things like
could
that.
be expanded. Would be a lot better off if we could pull everything back and make that master expanded. Because $1 million home, people want a decent sized master this day and age. But again, we have to look at budget and sales price when you did a property like this. These people have a lot of equity in a home, so they could play around with that if they're, they don't have unrealistic expectations. But that might be the issue. They might have unrealistic expectations. That's why the house is not selling. Another thought is take down this wall.
It's that. I mean, $1 million in this area, is that what house is selling for?
Well,
2,000 square feet.
they'll sell for 1.1, possibly if it's updated. So these guys are almost at the top of the market would not be
Right.
updated.
Exactly. So.
And or if you have a view and they don't have the view of the ocean, they don't have the view of downtown.
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying. They see the comps on both sides of the hill, one with the ocean view, one with the downtown view, and I think they think that they can get this house to sell. And so the agent's probably not doing a good job breaking that news to them, like, listen, here's really what your house is worth in this condition. And so that's probably what you're dealing with here, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing some rough look at everything. We haven't even seen the pool or the outside of the property or anything like that. I mean, we're going to probably spend $70,000 in this house just to get it updated.
Modernized,
Yeah.
updated, yeah.
I mean, maybe even more at the end of the day, but that's probably a fair number.
Right.
We got a patio out here, a little backyard, kind of, I don't know, irregular shaped, triangular shaped a little bit going on. And this is the view out the backyard. It's the hillside of other homes, the ball field over there.
Good thing is you don't have to look directly into your neighbor's house. That's a good thing that you're up top, but you're not getting that $1 million view out to the ocean. That's a good thing. But you got this big drop down that Brian says we should put the granny flat in. So, right, Brian? You're saying put a granny flat down there?
Right.
And we just rope the granny down there every day and rope her back up in the morning?
There you go. There's the landing spot.
And so you see it more down here. This lot is actually very large. It's a little over an acre, a half acre. It's 0.64 acres, so a little over 0.6 of an acre. And there is some kind of usable pad down there, some space. What do you do with it? I don't know, but there is some potential there to do something for somebody. Over here on the side yard, we do have little side yards with a little garden area. You can have a nice sitting area out here. You can have a garden, vegetables.
You're going to have kids, so if you got kids, you're going to want to put some grass in there so they have a play area, right?
Exactly. So if this is a family, we would concept this more as a play area here. So now you're fenced in for your kids and having them safe from being out in the front. So that's why we probably wouldn't put grass in the front. You'd probably put something more drought tolerant type landscaping, something with some curb appeal. But give this area more for your play area.
Drought tolerant since we're in a drought. We might update the patio furniture. I don't know yet. Okay?
See
We'll
if,
flip a point on that.
see if that gets in the scope of work.
Don't let that hit you.
So you can see on this side of the house, we got a pool area right outside of the den, the bar den type area, so more for the entertaining on this side, I'd say. I don't know how many homes have pools I know the one next door did because we just went next to that one too.
Sure,
But
yeah.
I'm not having any pools are in this area and stuff. But being on the coast, it doesn't get that hot. So you know, I mean, it's more of a leisure.
I think it's more of an
leisure
entertainment.
thing.
It's
Yeah,
an entertainment area.
than it is
lifestyle.
a weather issue or anything like
Right.
that.
Like, I think somebody spends $1 million, they're probably going to do a little bit of outdoor cooking and entertaining, so it just adds a feature to it for them. So it's definitely, and it looks in pretty good condition overall, right?
Yeah.
New paint job,
Yeah, you cleaned it up.
clean it up, paint it. But I mean, so that's a walkthrough on the property. That's pretty cosmetic for us. I mean, they don't get much more vanilla than that, do they, Dustin? So that's pretty easy peasy for us, and that's kind of it. Our company's been around 4.5 years. We've done almost 200 homes here in San Diego County. And we're currently buying 1 to 2 a week, and this is just what we do every day of the week, right?
Every day.
Every day of the week. And so, yeah, we'd love to be able to have an opportunity to do that and highlight that, help out homeowners, and do that, add that to our portfolio of what we do here at RBD. Anything else, summation, Dustin?
You know, a little more, like so Roger said about us as a company. Roger handles more of the acquisitions, so the buying of the properties, working with our investors that invest within our homes and things. I take care of the construction and the rehab within our homes.
Brian does everything we don't want to do.
Yeah, Brian does all the other crap that we don't like doing. The paperwork, really, that's what I don't like doing. I like to beautify things, as you say, right? So transform, have something tangible at the end of the day that we're really rewarding and taking that ugly duckling, in some cases.
Right.
And in other cases, helping out families. We have plenty of instances where we've gotten people out of a situation. Roger probably direct you guys to the story on ABC that was done on our company. We were on 2020 on ABC back in November of last year. I think it was.
November, December, right, Brian?
A house in Poway, suburb here in San Diego. That was a situation where it was a hoarding situation. The family, the mother, the daughter, and the young child of the daughter, the granddaughter, all lived in this home. And the mother and the daughter, I believe, both had more of a hoarding symptoms.
The whole family,
I guess, really.
Yeah, the grandmother, mother,
And
daughter,
it
three
was-
generations, and it was just a
It was
mess.
bad. It was.
They'll get to see that. We'll send them a
we'll
copy
see
of
the
that
video and
but
stuff. But that's a situation where we're able to help families out in our business too, and that's rewarding too. Now that family's out in Colorado, got settled with their roots and got some money out of selling that house, and
hopefully not hoarding anymore. Hopefully they overcome that situation, right?
That's as easy as its own you got to deal with. But they were getting a fresh start. I guess
They got a
that's
chance,
really
a new chance.
a new chance, and they weren't bombarded and bogged down by their current situation and stuff. So that's the rewarding side of what we do on the human element, opposed to just the financial gain and the monetary, profits that we gain off our business. What we do.
Couldn't said it better myself. So yeah, this is what we do. This is how we do it, and we have a lot of fun doing it, and try to make a buck at the end of the day. So that's it. All right, we're going to sign off, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right, nice to meet you guys.